What is going on, guys? My name is Spooky, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, in the last time when I played Five Nights at Freddy's, I basically rage quit because of Night 6 and stuff. So, this game, which is going to be harder, I'm probably not even going to make it through the main game. Fun! Oh, God. Alright. So, without further ado, let's get started on this prequel. Why do I have my sandals on? Did I never take my sandals off when I came downstairs? Get out of here, bitch-ass sandals. Oh, I'm gonna cross my legs on my chair. This feels comfy. Alright, let's do this shit. Five Nights 2, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved
Withered Bonnie.
Pizza.
I'm going in a
I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location. You know, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Alright, so I'm going to say this in the video right now in case y'all haven't seen already the Caesar warning. I'll put it in the title screen, don't worry. I know a lot of people are probably thinking I'm really irresponsible for forgetting that. I'm going to put it in the title. As you probably have seen with my other Five Nights at Freddy's videos, first I specify what age should be watching this. So if it's all ages, I'll just put nothing there. If it's something that's especially not for kids, I put 13 up because that's what is recognized as children. I believe it's 12 below or 13 below, so 13 up is the safe zone for watching videos where I curse. I will then specify if there's any type of seizure warning for anybody like watching. Epilepsy, whatever. I would put a flashing lights warning on it to make sure. So there's that. Another thing you guys are also probably wondering is why I did the whole wasting like 2 things my battery, like going around to each room. That's something that I did in the first game because I know eventually I'm not going to be looking at all these different cameras all the time. I'm going to be mostly centered just in the office with the mask and then maybe the prize counters camera. So I want you guys to get a good look at all these different vents, rooms, locations, etc. before I end up, whatchamacallit, like getting stuck just using the camera and the mask. I want you guys to at least get a look at what this place looks like. Because Scott Cawthon puts a lot of work into designing all these places and making the layout work and stuff like that, only for people to end up having to just be stuck using the camera, the mask, or not the camera, like the mask and then the only one camera and then the lights. So I at least want to make sure that I go through and show you guys what all these different areas look like before, you know, you never really see them again. But yeah, so this 4th game is one that I've always, or not 4th game, second game is one that's always made me really nervous. I think the thing that makes me the most nervous is because I never really know when if I'm pulling up the mask too early or not, you know? Because when I pull up the mask and the lights are still kind of turning back on, that always worries me because I'm like, oh shit, oh. It always worries me because I don't want to accidentally pull up the mask and then get smacked in the face with this robotic bullshit. Because God, Toy Freddy and his lifeless, creepy black eyes. Alright. I'm already getting nervous. I'm already stressing. My heart's racing. Ugh. I'm probably gonna lose on the second night with this one.
Natural. By now, I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room.
I have
those
indeed.
are from the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know, and the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around. But if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too, so whatever. I loved those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen, that one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright lights. It would cause a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold them in place for a few seconds. That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Creepy, ominous reference to the puppet. I just noticed how he mentions how he says the puppet's always thinking, and the puppet supposedly has the soul of, like, Henry's daughter in it, you know? Where, if you don't really know who Henry is, he's like, the purple guy, like the murderer in this story. He's like his business partner when they first created, like, these, restaurants and stuff like that. So, his daughter was William's, like, supposed first or no, not supposed, it was his first victim, and the first, like, person to really possess an animatronic. And so, even back in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, they give that reference to how the puppet was the first one. Like, it's thinking, it knows. It's, like, intelligent. It's not like these other things that are just a machine. It's something more. And he knew that was going to be a big part of the story, even back, like, when this was a game. Which is just kind of crazy to think. One thing I'm gonna be completely honest. One thing I absolutely hate is how long it takes for the flashlight to, like, show you what's in the hallway again. That is annoying. It's super annoying. Oh, gotta get this in. Hello, Foxy Fuck. One thing I never understood is Foxy ended up being, like, a lot of people's favorite character, which I just can't understand it, because I know he has unique mechanics, but his mechanics make him one of the single most annoying characters in this series. Like, he's literally the worst freaking one that you could choose to be your favorite, because he's just so absolutely annoying. And I hate him with a burning passion. Like, I don't think, is there really any game where Foxy's existence isn't just a big like, annoyance? Like, I don't know if there's a single Five Nights at Freddy's game where the existence of Foxy hasn't caused me some sort of pain or suffering. Well, maybe Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Phantom Foxy isn't really a big player in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, you know. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, the whole checking on him, it's not that annoying unless you're doing 420 mode. Then 420 mode, dealing with Foxy, is hell. Hell. Most of my deaths from 420 mode were the result of Foxy. The direct result of Foxy. Because he just raced in there and just fucked up everything. In this game, he's the annoying little bitch at the end of the hallway that you gotta keep flashing. And that gets annoying because the hall light just doesn't turn on sometimes, like this. And then it takes forever before you can finally flash him again. And so you end up just getting completely screwed over by him. Third game, he just randomly attacks you, and it's just annoying as fuck when he appears. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything with you two. It's 5 a.m., bitch. You can't do shit. Come at me, puppet, you dumb fucker. I'm about to jeopardize this whole thing, aren't I? I'm jeopardizing everything, aren't I? How long has it been 5 a.m.? Come on. Turn 6. Okay, there. I thought I was gonna... If I died there, I would have been so upset. Whew. Thank God I did not. Oh, boy. Ah, yes, and the cutscenes start now. We're at it with the cutscenes here of the pizzeria. The FNAF 1 location. Isn't this the one where you see the puppet in front of you, you know? And it just kind of proves the idea that the puppet was... Because when people said this was a prequel, you know, and then they're saying stuff like, well, then wouldn't toy animatronics have been in this location during that time if they scrapped them, you know? And this game answers that question with a big resounding yes. The puppet was even still functional during the events of the first game, which is kind of crazy to think. Or maybe this cutscene is taking place, whatchamacallit, I'm gonna exit out, but maybe that cutscene takes place during, like, before FNAF 2, because there's that other location. But anyways, I have to cut it off there, because I'm running out of time for this episode. So, when I come back, I'm going to be attempting nights 3 and 4, and then maybe hitting up night 5 if I can do it. So, without further ado, let's finish this off. If you liked it, then leave a like, make a comment maybe about how badly I'm going to fail, and subscribe if you aren't for a lot more Five Nights at Freddy's content coming forward in the next couple of days. With that being said, I'm just going to end it. I'm ranting. I'm not going to lie, I'm tired, man. You know, school sucks. So, I kind of went a little bit too far on the ranting. But, whatever. Y'all probably love the sound of my voice. I know, it's beautiful. But, I'm gonna have to hold on, like, without me, until the next video is posted. So, until then, bye-bye.